Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. We're doing a garage tour really quickly. We're on floor 1C. Let me just make sure the audio is working. Yep, okay. Yeah, it looks like I see, because I see you. But, yeah, let's get going. So, first floor, I have all the cars that I used to race. So, this is the BF 400. It's technically a bike, but it's classified as off-road, so I use this for off-road races because it's pretty good. The Hakachu Drag, I use this one to race. I used to use the Shitaro, but I kind of like this one better. For some reason, I know sometimes they say that wheeling during races makes you go faster, but this thing is so long in the back that I don't even think you can wheelie. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I don't think you can wheelie with the Shitaro anyway. This is the regular Yosemite. I have it slammed, which kind of hampers its ability because it is bagged. So when you hit the gas, it has to let the air or inflate the bags, and then the car rises up, which kind of sucks because when you stop, it bags down and goes back to the ground. So kind of makes driving it a little hard. Cornering, kind of slippery, but it's a pretty good car. But let me tell you, this thing is a drag racing machine, because I'm not sure if it works the same way when you don't bag it, but when you bag it and you hold your handbrake and you hold down the gas and you pop that wheelie, it gets an insane jump. And I raced my friend one time at the airport with his Pariah, almost beat him. He took the entire airport strip to catch up, so it's pretty good. Here we have the GTO. You know, everyone uses a Pariah. I'd rather use a GTO. On top of it looking cooler, I think it runs a little better, coordinates a little better, definitely looks better. But I actually have two, because for some reason last week Rockstar wanted to make me win the GTO on the podium, so now I have two. I have that one in the livery that it came in. But then we have the Krieger. Now I know people use Wagners and Devastates for supercar racing. Some people use the Emirates, but I don't like it. It's too slippery, so I use the Krieger. Got it in it kind of looks like a candy apple red, but I have it with a metallic red with a hot pink pearlescent. Kind of looks cool. Looks pretty cool. I like the way it handles. It's really heavy, so it's hard for people to pick you out in it, so I like that part too. The F1 car, I have the R88. It's a little cheaper, and I think it has more power. You know, just an F1 car, in case I ever do F1 races. Then here's my other GTO. Yellow tires on it. The livery, I don't even know what's supposed to be happening with it. This is the livery that it came in from the wheel. I don't know if that's supposed to be like Liberty City or something. I don't really know, but that's the livery it came in. So, moving on. We'll get to these in a second. I'm just going to go from the end first. So we're just going to run by. The Vigilante, really great for missions and stuff. I have it, I think this is either a light creamy brown or it's cream itself with the ultra blue pearlescent. Kind of like the way it glimmers when you look at it on a certain angle. It's cream and then it shines, which is cool. The lime green Armor Kuruma, just because you can never go wrong with an Armor Kuruma. My oppressor with the black stripes on it. Use this thing for free road stuff, especially if you're setting up heist or something like that. Now, I have a fleet, and I say fleet because you've seen the title of the video. I have a fleet of LG Retro Customs, just because I wanted to. So the first one is the this one. It's brown. I think it's Felter brown, and I have it's a rusted out livery looking thing with the sticker bump, front bumper, and the hood. Blue rims. I tried to make this one look really ugly for some reason. I don't know why, but that's that one. And then right beside it, you have this crispy, clean one, matte black with the white stripes, white wheels. You know, looks really crisp and clean. I went with the low-level spoiler on this one. Looks pretty good to me. Right beside it, you have the white one, kind of like a Subaru WRX kind of spoiler. White rims, you know, the whole deal. I don't know, they have a lot of options for the front bumper, like to make it look different. The rear bumpers, they barely have any, so it's kind of hard. Then you have this hot pink one. I think it's hot pink, or I think it's hot pink. I don't think it's pony pink. That a different front bumper, kinda low. And then you have the completely over the top spoiler for no reason, because why not? Because why not? Alright, down to the first floor. More elegies. The iconic Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline, because why would I not have one? It's in my name. You've seen this before on the channel, but you know. The blue, well, it sucks that the retro custom is an R32 and not an R34, but you know, I tried my best to make it look like the R34 from the fourth movie. But, you know, Rockstar doesn't want to give us an R34, so. Then you have this one, again, R32. I can't remember if it was an R32 or an R34 that Leon had in the first movie, but obviously, Not Tonight Pizza Boy delivery on it. I tried this one. It looks kind of close. Obviously, it's not going to match perfectly, but, you know. This one over here, one of my favorites to drive, the red one, with the carbon hood, black rims. This spoiler that, I don't know, it's usually on a lot of cars in the game. Looks pretty nice. The lime green one, now if you thought the hot pink had an over the top spoiler, well, let me tell you, there's this one that takes off the back bumper. Tarmac spoilers. I don't know. Kind of looks like a P with a pod. I don't know. And this one over here, it's kind of clean. I think it's the. I don't think there's a Felter purple, but it's dark royal purple. You know, purple rims to match. I think it might be bright purple. I can't remember the color name exactly. Nice little low spoiler, but keeping it clean. I have two more garages. Oh, was gonna run upstairs just to grab the oppressor to make it traveling there faster. And obviously I have switched to a second character. I'm on the same PSN account, but you can have two characters. I switched from the guy to the girl, mainly because I wanted to get the accessibility of not having everything bought on, like, you know, the vehicle warehouse and all that stuff, because the bills are so expensive. So I just wanted the freedom to not have that many bills. So it's been a lot nicer. But and my other account, or my other character, has a lot more of the Twitch Prime stuff, which, you know, most of the stuff that they give for free are really bad. Like the arcade, I have mine right over here, which is like right beside the casino, versus the one that they gave out for free with Twitch Prime. That's all the way up in Paleto Bay. Like I don't need to go that far up the map just to get to my arcade, and now it's right there. So for ease of access is better. Also, the great part is that you do share, like, you can see the bottom money, which is like in your bank account. The top money is in your hand. The bottom, the bank account, it's shared between both characters. So, you know, pretty cool to have. Now we're in the casino garage that I bought, which has a nice layout, as well as the arcade. The layout of those garages are actually really nice. They're not your generic 10-car garage layouts. Like, you have that thing over there slanting sideways, you know. Anyway, I realize it's really dark. Not really my fault. It's just the way the lighting is. But here we have the Komoda. It is really cool looking. It came out, I think it was either with the heist or the casino missions, but looks really cool. Not gonna lie, a lot of the cars that they came out with the casino they have engines and exhaust that make them sound like lawnmowers, but you know, it's a sporty car. I think it looks kind of like, I don't really know, didn't really pay attention to it much. But then you have this over here, the Obey 8F Drafter. Now I know this is an M4, but I know they put you can't really see it. We're gonna drive this one. You can't really see it. It's an M4, but I know they put the E46 M3 livery on it from Most Wanted, Need for Speed Most Wanted, 2005, which is awesome. But we don't have an M3 for it. Come on, Rockstar, you're gonna give it to us in an M4? Come on now. Anyway, This is the Drift Yosemite, which is the drift version of the regular one that I have. The wheelie isn't the same because the wheelie on this one is just like it shoots straight up in the air and it slams back down. So racing with it for drag racing is not the same, but it is a drift car, so it's kind of cool. It's like I think they model it after the Unicorn or the Huna truck because you have the double twin turbo sticking out of the hood, which is stock, and you can change it to make it look different. But I left it stock because I like how it looks. It actually has, I think it comes stock. I don't think you can change it. I think you just change the tip. You can't really see it, but it has side exhaust exits on like the front left panel, and then on the right panel too. But it looks pretty cool. And then over here, again, lighting's dark. Apologize, but that's just the way the garage is. The Karen Sultan Classic, which, I mean, I put the rally livery on it for the WRX STI. Pretty clean. I would say I think it's cheaper to get this versus the Sultan RS. So if you're going for like the older look on a Sultan and you don't want to put the money, you don't want to invest into a Sultan RS, get this. It's pretty cool. 4-seater, which is nice. Slammed, you can kind of see that it has stance wheels when it's slammed, and it's kind of fast. It doesn't have a lot of downforce sometimes going out of corners, which kind of sucks. But I mean, you know, it's pretty cool. So I mean, you can kind of see that this is the most wanted car, like, you know, but it's on an M4. Now, if you listen, like it sounds like a lawnmower. Like it's like they wanted to put a lawnmower into the game. I don't know. Like, anyways, moving on. We have one more garage up north. Don't have as many cars as I used to. I know before I used to have like hundreds of cars or up in the 50s. Now I only have maybe like 30. Cutting down a bit. But we're just gonna get off. I think quicker ways over here. We're going to my facility, which again, I don't remember if it was free at one point with Twitch Prime to get the facility that was all the way up in, I think it was Paleto Bay as well. It was like the top of the map. It was a free one. Either that or it was the cheapest one. But now I have one that's right here by the wind turbines. There is one closer that I think is by the dam. But I bought this one because it has more access to road. I think the dam, you have to like literally go up beside the dam, which, I mean, driving that road is terrible to drive on. But, you know, better access, closer, so when you're doing setups and stuff, is better. And I think it's been closer to most of the heist finales as well. So, it's better access point. Still has probably the longest loading going in. Either this or the bunker, I think, would have the longest ones. Because all the other ones are just, you know, regular loading, or you just spawn in. This has the whole elevator thing. Or maybe the CEO garage, too, if you go to the 3rd floor. But, anyways, gonna go this way first. So, obviously, this only holds 7 cars. But I have 8, because I did buy one of the heist cars. So, well, I should start in order. Obviously, Fast and Furious. First one, the Eclipse, Brian's Eclipse. Great livery. It sucks that a lot of these cars didn't get the upgrade in performance. They only got the liveries. So it's still kind of slow, but I mean, it looks good. Then you have the Supra over here. I mean, it would be nice if they added this livery to the Banshee, the regular Banshee, because then you can make it a convertible, you know. But, I mean, you know, Rockstar. The Evo over here, I think the color was a bit more green than the way this one looks, because this is like a just pure yellow, but I have it like that. Then over here, well, I went in the wrong order, but we can keep going this way. So we have the other Supra, which, I mean, the convertible one. So it looks good. It would be nice if it did have the liveries on it though as well, not just the Jester Classic. The Elegy, the blue Elegy, I don't know why there's 5-spoke rims, but I have them. The Conjali, love this thing. I wasn't really going for anything with the paint job. It was just camo. I don't remember if it came like that or not, but that's how I made it. So this, well, actually, let's get this out of the way first. The Warner, I tried to make this look like a 2000 GT-R. Kinda looks like it. I know it might look a little bit more like a Ford Escort, but I tried to make it look more like a 2000 GT-R. But, so this was the Evo. Now, I tried to make it look like two things. Now, I know they used the Evo in Fast 5. I'm saying Evo. I mean 350Z or 370Z. Either or. But I think it was the 350Z that they used in Fast 5. Which was based, well, not based, but it was actually Paul Walker's 350Z. And when I looked it up, this is how, or sort of, because it's an arena war car, this is sort of how his car looked. Because he did have blue rims on it. And it had like I think it was kind of like a light blue. It was like a light blue livery on the doors that said AE Performance. There was some other stuff on it, but I mean, it's hard to make it look like a regular car because it is an arena war car. This is like as normal as I can get it to look, because they have all the extra armor and the weapons. Like these tiny spikes, you can't even take those out, which kind of sucks because it is an arena war car. So you can't really get. They should have had a base version of his car, because I know a lot of the other cars that they have going in, like the Dominator or the Gargoyle or stuff like that, you can buy them as basic cars before because they were already in the game. But they didn't add some of these cars, like this, the ZR380. They could have put this into the game as a regular car, then an arena car upgrade. But you know, the most we can settle for is the lowest arena war upgrade version of it, which kind of looks like this. But you still have, like, the front windows still armored plated. The windows have meshes on them. The back, I think the back you can make it non-armored plated, but then it looks different. But either way, I tried to make it look like that. That was the goal. I don't even know if you could have put the exhaust pipes on the back. Like those two little things right here sticking up with the coils around them, those are the exhaust pipes. So I mean, it was hard to try to make it look like a normal car. This is the best I could do, but you know, that's really all I could have done with it. But yeah, that is the new updated garage tour for now. I haven't really heard if Rockstar's going to be doing another DLC anytime soon, or if they're adding new content or cars or something. I haven't really heard anything. So, and right now there's no plan really that I have for anything in particular that I'm aiming to buy or purchase. So, I mean, should something come along the way, I might start doing car builds whenever I build a new car. All in, like, just a one-shot video of, like, this is a new car I bought, this is what I did with it, you know, stuff like that. And then maybe with the car builds, there might be maybe another garage tour at some point, but right now it doesn't really look like there might be. So other than that, I mean, there might be gameplay videos like with, I think I did last week with the Double Money with Hunting Pack. I've been doing a lot of heists, but I haven't really had that recorded. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy and be safe.